Yeah, they just did the same thing to me. They canceled my... Pretty wicked spill there. All right. For anybody watching, I apologize that the feed drops again. Facebook is thinking that we're broadcasting copyrighted music, like that's our goal today. We're here for some hockey. We're not here for the music. Music's good, but that's not what we're here for. Ah.
Use the glass.
All right, Hansen gloves it. The Elite Warriors, the first on the board, number 91 for the Elite Warriors, scores tonight's first goal at 4 minutes, 4 seconds into the game. So far, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors do not have any shots on goal. They're now trailing 1-0 early in the game. Still the first period, Johnny Huston setting up for the face-off and wins the draw.
Elite Warriors goals scored by number 91 Sylvester and number 5 Jackson assists.
And Zach Small takes control of it again, tries to feed it around the outside, but is blocked by one of the Elite Warriors. They are able to clear it back into the Elite Warriors zone, but unfortunately that is an icing call. It is now 2-0 for Fort Campbell. Second goal of tonight's game is scored with 7 minutes, 28 seconds left in the first period. It's now 2-0. Fort Campbell is so far taking the lead here on a very dominant first half of the first period.
Elite Warriors goals scored by number 77 Graham.
All right, we've got 6 minutes, 51 seconds left here in the first period. So far, the Elite Warriors are taking over the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors 2-0. So far with 4 shots on goal, 2 of which have scored goals. Unfortunately, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors have not been able to get a shot off on the net. And Fort Campbell loses it. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors took control for a moment. Here they come, advancing in the in the offensive zone, but Fort Campbell manages to clear the puck. And I'm not sure what the call was on that, but I believe it might have been offside. And it was offside on the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. Icing Fort Campbell. It's going to come back to the other side over here where the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors have an opportunity inside Fort Campbell's defensive zone. We've got 5 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the first period of play. And they get a shot off. Ooh, and there it goes. Chattahoochee Valley on the board, 2-1, with 5 minutes, 31 seconds left remaining in the first period. Our boys just needed to warm up. And as they advance into the Elite Warriors zone, here comes, oh, they missed.
Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, goal scored by number 63, Weaver, assist by number 81, Pardo.
And the Elite Warriors answer back. It is now 3-1 in their favor. So far, we've got a total 6 shots on goal between both teams. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first period. This has been a pretty action-packed period. Pretty solid effort from both teams. To my one viewer, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're enjoying the game as much as we are here. And Chattahoochee Valley clears it. But it is back in their zone here as the Elite Warriors still maintain control. It is cleared. Fort Campbell manages to maintain possession. And looks like Jason Hansen will go for the cover. That will conclude the play for now. And to those viewing, be sure to tell your friends that this broadcast is going on. All our friends and family would love your support.
Elite Warriors, goal scored by number 51, Larkin.
And another save made by Jason Hansen. The Elite Warriors now have 7 shots on the goal. They are leading so far, 3-1, with 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining left in the first frame of play. And Chattahoochee Valley takes possession. They clear it. They advance into their own offensive zone here, where they quickly retain possession back from the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors and advance into our defensive zone. Another good save by Hansen. So far, they've been able to maintain good use of the boards here to keep possession as they get a quick change. And that was an action-packed shot right there. It was launched by, I believe, number 29 of the Elite Warriors. It bounced off the stick of one of Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, then bounced off the stick of our goalie, Jason Hansen, and managed to go up and above his stick and into the net, giving the Elite Warriors the 3-point lead, 4-1, with 2 minutes 53 seconds remaining in the first period. Chattahoochee Valley takes possession after the draw, manages to get it into the Elite Warriors zone here. Oh, almost lost the camera. And
Elite Warriors goal scored by number 17, number 21 with the assist.
And a pretty long shot, but that was a shot on goal by the Elite Warriors. They've been putting a lot of pressure on the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors today. They definitely came to make a point here. Zach Small advancing on the inside, takes it down the middle. And good defensive play there by the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. They do manage to clear the zone. Oh, and a wide open shot. Oh, but it's stopped. Excellent effort by Zachary Small here, trying to take a shot on the net. Went for the 5-hole, couldn't quite find it. And that will be icing on the Elite Warriors. Good effort to clear the zone, but this one is coming back. Johnny Huston advances on the draw, puts a light shot on the net, manages to almost find that hole. Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone, advancing on the outside, and takes a shot on the net, just high of the net. Another good stop by Hansen. We've got 1 minute and 11 seconds here in the first period. For some reason, the clock is not running. Clock! There you go. There you go. And a high clapper. They didn't quite find the hole. They are going for it. Oh! Chattahoochee Valley narrowly missed that shot. Great effort on number 40's part. Mr. Spalding, I commend you on a well-placed shot. But I got to give it to Fort Campbell. They were just in the right spot to stop the shot. For anybody watching the broadcast today, be sure to share the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors Facebook page with your friends. We are playing live tonight, March 16th, Saturday night. We've got 52 seconds left in the first period. Ooh. And, well, that's one way to stop the play. There you go, Zach. Barely misses it. Found the goalpost, but unfortunately did not make its way to the back of the net. He does manage to make a stop using his stick to prevent any further advance from Fort Campbell in our zone. And that concludes the first frame of play here in Columbus. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors trailed the Fort Mitchell Elite Warriors 4-1. So far we've got 13 minutes of gameplay already in the books. We managed to put up 3 shots on the net compared to the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors 10 shots on the net. As we gear up for the second frame of gameplay, we are trailing Fort Campbell 4-1. We are going to be looking for a little bit more solid advance. We had some opportunities to advance it into Fort Campbell's defensive zone tonight, but so far it's been pretty slow going. It does look like we're building some momentum, taking it back into Fort Campbell's zone, clearing it out of our own zone to avoid pressure on our goalie, Jason Hansen. In the second frame of play, it looks like we're going to be seeing a new line of folks coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any friends, family that enjoy a good hockey night, I recommend that you share this page with them. You make sure that they know that we are here. We love to play. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors believes in using hockey for healing. So if you want to support your active duty first responders and disabled veterans, I suggest you give us a share. As we gear up for this second frame of play, I'm going to turn this camera around, and here we go. And an attempt on the net, centering pass, but couldn't quite find his mark. Ooh, right in front of the net. Manages for a good block off the side of the net there and back out. Our friend Rick manages to clear the zone and gets it back into Fort Campbell territory. Fort Campbell retains possession. But offsides on 17 Coran. Mind the blue line, ladies and gentlemen. Later on, we're going to be having a 50-50 raffle drawing where one lucky fan in the stands gets to win some money tonight. It is not too late to come to the game. We are just beginning the second period of the game tonight. We're also going to be raffling off a game-used and signed hockey stick from Josh Petrantonio, captain of the Columbus River Dragons, our FPHL home team. We pull it into the Fort Campbell zone, and we did take a shot on the net. We now have 4 shots on the net so far. They were able to block our shot, and they clear the zone, heading back into Chattahoochee Valley's zone here. And that's another good stop by Hansen. Oh, did they already do the ball? Whatever. All right, we've got another face-off here. And we managed to clear our defensive zone, trying to take it back into Fort Campbell territory, where they failed to clear the zone. And we've got Zachary Small, who will take possession, try and make a solid advance into Fort Campbell territory. There's another block there, and deep to the corner. They do manage to get it. And I'm not exactly sure what the call on that one was, but the whistle blows the play dead. And I'm not exactly sure if that was offside, but it does look like we're going to be starting over here in the corner. Chattahoochee Valley dumps it into Fort Campbell territory deep as they can, but Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone again. And there we go. We are back in Fort Campbell territory, where again they unfortunately make a good stop. David Hartle. And there we go. Another good stop. We're trying to use our body. Another good stop by Hansen. And I don't know, that looked like it was kind of a questionable call, or no call for that matter. Our own Zachary Small was taken down pretty hard by the stick of one of the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors. No call was made. I don't know about that. And it looks like it's going to remain in Chattahoochee Valley Warriors territory here. And they do manage to make a stop. Try and make a quick play over here, where unfortunately they don't quite get as far as they want, but they can advance. And there we go. So Fort Campbell does make the steal. They manage to almost clear the zone. It is still in Fort Campbell territory here. So far this period, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors have only managed one shot on the net as Fort Campbell takes possession again, and they are back in Chattahoochee Valley Warriors zone. High and wide of the net. Another shot at the net and another good save. Chattahoochee Valley clears the zone. And there we go. And that should have been offside, but another missed call. Come on, Jeremy. And we do manage to get it in the zone. Oh, but missed an opportunity there. Another shot at the net. A little high. We've got 9 minutes left in the second period of the game, and it looks like it's going to be coming the other way. No icing. And we will take possession again. We're going to need to clear the zone, and unfortunately, we do not quite manage that. There we go. Another good stop by Hansen, and clears it to the net. Another pass to the top. Managed to stop, and we will clear the zone. We've got an opportunity for what looks like kind of a breakaway, but Rick just a little slower than he'd like to be. I mean, we are disabled veterans after all. We managed to get a shot on the net. Another good cover by Fort Campbell with 8 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second frame of play. Right now, Chattahoochee Valley is trailing the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors 4-1. So far, Fort Campbell has put up 13 shots against our net. Jason Hansen putting up an awesome effort, so far making 7 saves. I can add. That's 9. 9 saves. And Fort Campbell taking it back to Chattahoochee Valley, where they are trying to set up a play. Good centering pass, just blocked. They managed to make another good stop by Hanson. And here we go. Another good attempt here. Off the side of the net, manages to miss it. Fort Campbell manages to retain possession. Another shot on the net, off the goal post. Ooh, and that one's going to go high and against the back net. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll remind you that if you are watching this broadcast, we do appreciate your attending tonight's event, whether it be in person or virtually. Definitely give that share button a little attention. Make sure that you like this page, you share this page with your friends and family. We all appreciate your support. And this one will stay in Chattahoochee Valley Warriors zone for now, where another shot was made. They're now up to 14 shots against our goal. They managed to clear the zone. David Hartle trying to take it outside. And another clearance by Fort Campbell where, they tried to do some fancy footwork, didn't quite find the mark. Chattahoochee Valley takes it around the outside and has the opportunity for a shot, but a little wide. Went for the nice bounce, just didn't find its mark. All right. Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone. Chattahoochee Valley tries to dump it into the corner. Didn't quite find their mark. Now again, Chattahoochee Valley is on the defense where they are able to take possession. He dumps it into the corner. And it snakes around the outside. And we managed to keep it in the zone, defending that blue line as best he can. No icing on this one. It looks like it's going to be coming back. Didn't quite hit his mark, but managed to clear the zone. This one will come back against Fort Campbell, called for icing. 5 minutes, 47 seconds here left in the second period. The Chattahoochee Valley Warriors managed to get 5 shots total on Fort Campbell's goal. A little confusion on the Fort Campbell bench. They needed one player. Managed to get someone out. Here we go. Fort Campbell takes possession around the outside, manages to clear the zone, takes it up to center there, and that gets dumped into the corner. Fort Campbell holds it for now. Manages to get around the outside and goes for a nice centering pass. Couldn't quite find his man. Fort Campbell taking it up the outside here. Trying to set something up. Manages to get a shot off just wide of the net. And it looks like they were trying to do something a little fancier than the stick would allow. Nice attempt for a centering pass. Good stick by the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors defense. Managing to keep it away from the net. Fort Campbell pulling it up the middle. Manages to get it in the middle. Chattahoochee Valley clears the zone. And that probably should have been icing, but no ice. Manages to clear the zone, and that will not be icing. Managed to hold it in the middle. Warriors get a quick change. And we have a 3-on-1. Another good save by Hanson. That was a real nice shot, but couldn't quite find his mark. Fort Campbell takes it around the outside. Good stick by Chattahoochee Valley defense. And another shot at the net. Hanson quickly gloved that one, snatched it right out of the air. Grabbed that sucker like it owed him some money. And nice attempt there by Rick. Rick, you almost had it, bud. Ooh, and another puck finds itself just wide of the Chattahoochee Valley net. So far, we have not made as many shots on the goal as we'd like. Another slight miss. Ooh, and that's going to come back this way. Looks like it's going to be icing against Chattahoochee Valley. As they attempt to regroup, refocus, clear the zone, and just kind of take the pressure off of themselves for a moment. We would definitely like to thank Fort Campbell for making its way down from Fort Campbell, Kentucky to play against us here today. Always a good opportunity to play a game against some fellow veterans in active duty. Another good stick made by Fort Campbell as Fort Campbell has to take it back into their own zone. Chattahoochee Valley clears their zone. Fort Campbell manages to pull it back into Chattahoochee Valley Warrior territory. Quickly returns the puck back the other way. And they went for a nice stick, but couldn't quite find the puck. Another good stick by Zach. Good job using the skate to get in the way of the puck. Chattahoochee Valley manages to keep it in their zone, trying to find a shot on the net, just wide. And they dump it deep into the corner where Fort Campbell is just a little bit faster. They try to get it into our zone. And there we go. We are back in Fort Campbell territory here. They try to clear the zone, but it goes off the skate of number 45. He drops the puck, and Chattahoochee Valley still manages to clear their zone. And here we go. Another shot on the net. Ooh, good save by Fort Campbell. They take another attempt at the net, but there's nothing there. Another cover by Fort Campbell. With 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the second period, there are 16 total shots on goal for the game in favor of the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors, and 6 made by Chattahoochee Valley. One of those 6 manages to go into the net. So far, we are trailing 4-1. Another good stick by Fort Campbell. Well played. They managed to clear the zone, but Chattahoochee Valley still maintains possession. Unfortunately, lost it. And Fort Campbell taking it up the middle, tries for the shot, but couldn't quite find his man. Chattahoochee Valley takes it back up the middle, and we need to get some shots on net, boys. Oh, and 2 fellow veterans coming in for a hug. One just laid down on it. And it looks like this one's going to be coming back into Fort Campbell territory. I believe the call was icing. And boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this broadcast, I understand and I appreciate that you are following us and joining us for today's broadcast virtually. Looks like number 13 is going to be going into the box, giving Fort Campbell Elite Warriors the 5-on-4 power play for 1 minute 30 seconds. That will conclude the remainder of the second period. This is going to be going back into Chattahoochee Valley Warriors territory. And if you're wondering why it's only 1 minute 30 in the box, that's because we have 13-minute periods. Another good save by Hansen. He manages to get it away from our net. No ice. It's going to be dumped deep into Fort Campbell territory. Holds on to it as the Warriors are trying to get a little bit more organized. Another shot on the net. Another save by Hansen. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to hit that like and share button on our Facebook page. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to tell all your friends and family about what we do. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors use hockey for healing, where veterans who leave the military have a solid opportunity to meet up with fellow veterans and current active duty first responders and such. Looking for opportunities to stay associated with fellow service members and remain part of a organization that understands the rigors and stresses of military life. Fort Campbell pulls it back into Chattahoochee Valley Warrior territory. They get a shot off the net just wide. Pulls it up at the top. Misses his man, goes deep to the corner, and Zach Small making another good attempt. Another shot on the net. Another good save by Hansen. Ooh, another good save. Good stick by Small, getting it away from the net as quickly as possible. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors managed to clear the zone. And that's going to wrap it up for the second period of play. The Chattahoochee Valley Warriors are trailing against the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors. So far, it's been a pretty good game. A lot of pressure by both teams. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, we've had some opportunities to try and clear the zone. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do so as many times as we'd like. Fort Campbell's been doing a really good job of putting a lot of pressure on us. Jason Hansen, the goalie for Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, has definitely had his work cut out for him tonight. He's made a lot of excellent saves. So far, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, Jason Hansen, has had to make 19 attempts to save it from finding the back of the net. Unfortunately, 4 of those have found its way past him. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors have managed 6 shots on the net so far. One of them finding its way past Fort Campbell Elite Warriors goalie, number 35, Emmerich. We do want to thank Fort Campbell for making the trip down from Kentucky. We understand it's a bit of a ride down here. A couple hours drive, and I know it wasn't the most comfortable ride down here, I can imagine, because it's just a long ride. But they came down here to play, and, well, play they will. They're going to be setting up the third frame of play here. And I know you didn't come on here to see my pretty face, so I'm going to turn the camera back around. And as we gear up for the third and final frame of play, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors are really going to have their work cut out for them. Try to make some solid effort to keep it in Fort Campbell's zone. Try to keep these boys on their heels. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors managed to clear the zone, but unfortunately it does fall back into the hands of Fort Campbell, who retains possession, trying to set up a play to clear their zone. And we're going to have to hold off for now until we reset. No ice. The pass to the outside falls in the hands of number 88 on Fort Campbell. Good stick by 86 Eric Carrion. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors clear the zone. Another opportunity for Fort Campbell. They take a shot on the net. Another good save by Hansen. So with 51 seconds played in the third period, the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors now have had 20 shots taken on their net. Jason Hansen, I got to take my hat off for you, brother. You've been doing a great job, making some excellent saves. Sit down, freeze it A little bit of talk going on here. Another shot by Fort Campbell wide of the net. Goes off the back glass. And here comes Johnny up the middle. Tries to get a shot off. Another good stick by Fort Campbell. Using the body to block the puck. Good play, good play. And goes for a centering pass. Ooh, another one finds its way into the back of the net for Chattahoochee Valley. Bringing it back up, 4-2. We now trail just by 2. 7 shots on the goal. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors finding 2 into the back of the net. Excellent effort, boys. And here we go. Right back into it. Fort Campbell dumps it deep into the zone. No ice called. Don't know about that. That probably should have come back this way. Manages to keep it in front of the blue line. Ooh, right in front of the net. Good opportunity there for Fort Campbell, but missed his mark. Here comes Zach Small up the middle. Takes it directly down the center. Good stick by 45, Clewen of Fort Campbell. Manages to clear the zone. And that will not be icing. We stopped it before it found the goal line. And we do manage to clear the zone. Pass up to Zach Small, who tries to take it up the center. And here we go. Oh, and barely missed. Another stick off of Zach's. Ooh, another shot just wide of the net. Good effort by the defenseman, number 63. Sorry, bud, I don't remember your name. I'm bad with it. I'm a veteran with bad memory, TBI, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So far up the middle. And here we go, up the middle, going for a solid shot. And just wide of the net. Didn't quite find the stick the way he wanted it to. Dumps the puck around the corner. Another try by Chattahoochee Valley. We now have 7 shots on the goal. Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone, trying to take it up the middle, around the outside, and goes for the shot. And that one's going to be out of play. We do appreciate you guys joining our broadcast here on Facebook. If you haven't already, be sure to share this broadcast, share this page with all your friends and family. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors use hockey for healing. For recently departed, or separated rather, service members from the United States military, where veterans can use hockey as a means of therapy, where we can maintain our affiliation with another organization, maintain our affiliation with a unit. Because after years of military service, it is difficult to find a purpose outside of hockey. Outside the military, rather. Hockey's the purpose we find. And it looks like that's going to be offside on Chattahoochee Valley. Nine minutes, 26 seconds left in the first period. We've got our own Miller taking the draw for the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. Puts it in Fort Campbell's zone, but they quickly exit their zone. Another opportunity, but misses the net just wide right. And here we go, taking it up the outside. Good pass, good pass. Doesn't quite find his mark. Oh, but just off the goalie's side. Another shot on the net, but for some reason they're not keeping count of those. Good stick, Fort Campbell. They managed to keep it in Chattahoochee Valley territory. But another good stick by Zach, taking it up the middle, trying to get something going. Another shot and a good block. Ooh, and a good stick. They managed to get it away from the net, but Chattahoochee Valley Warriors managed to keep it inside the Fort Campbell defensive zone. Trying to go for a centering pass, but missed. Fort Campbell manages to take possession. Oh, good stick. Unfortunately, it was a stick on the ground, so there was no possession. Another shot, but whiffed it. And we're going to be taking it back into Chattahoochee Valley Warriors territory. Icing. 8 minutes, 4 seconds left. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors appreciate you guys attending our broadcast virtually. And to the NSA agent looking in on tonight's game, I hope you enjoyed what you're seeing. This could be you someday. You could come out and play with us. We would love to have you. Battling it out in the corner, Fort Campbell manages to maintain possession, but Chattahoochee Valley manages to get in front of it and stop it from finding anywhere near the net. Taking it around the outside, Fort Campbell's waiting for it there. They manage to pull it in. Good stick by, looks like David Hartle, number 81 on Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. Another good stick, manages to get it away from the net, and they set up the play, taking it up to the inside, but unfortunately manages to keep it away from Chattahoochee Valley. And they managed to clear the zone, trying to take it up the middle here, where they're going to try and take a shot on the net, but good stick by our defense, managing to keep it away from Fort Campbell. They try to set up a good centering pass, but miss. That's going to stay in the zone. And shoots into traffic, but misses his mark. Chattahoochee Valley clears the zone, manages to make things interesting, set Fort Campbell back just a bit before they take it back into Chattahoochee Valley Warrior territory. Another shot on the net. Good save by Tiana Schneider. Numero uno, Tiana. And Carry On gets a hand on it, manages to block it from going in the net, forcing Fort Campbell to kind of reset here. Chattahoochee Valley going for a quick change here, getting some fresh legs out on the ice. Clear the zone and try and set up a play, but good chance for Chattahoochee Valley Warriors to reset here. As the Elite Warriors go for a quick change, they manage to get it on the net, and that one will not find the net. Opportunity for icing, but it doesn't look like it's going to be icing. They get some hands on it. Centering pass, good, skating away. Manages to keep it away from the net, but the pressure's still on Chattahoochee Valley Warriors with 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period of regulation here. And, oh man, okay. Dumps it back in front of the net here. Zach keeping possession of it behind the net for just a moment to read the play a bit. Takes it up the middle, keeps it inside, and there's another shot on the goal. Blocked very well by number 35 for Fort Campbell. 21 shots on goal by the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors against our 8 by the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. This one is going to stay in Fort Campbell's zone over here. If you haven't already, folks, make sure you like and subscribe to our page here on Facebook. We do appreciate all your support. Earlier tonight, we had a 50-50 raffle drawing. There was also a game played by the Fort Moore Marauders against Fort Campbell Elite, where we won 8-4, I believe it was, and this one's going to go outside. Good effort by Carry On. Couldn't quite keep it in. If there was a wall there, that would have been a pretty solid save. But Columbus Ice Rink is not made as well as some of us would like, with walls on all sides, so it didn't quite find its way. Another dumping pass around the outside, back into Chattahoochee Valley Warriors territory. No ice. Johnny Huston taking it up, and he will try to find something. Ooh, and barely misses off the glove. 97 Gentile taking it into Chattahoochee Valley Warriors territory. And Chattahoochee Valley gets a stick on it. Goes for a centering pass. Nobody there. Along the outside, Fort Campbell goes for a shot. Good old Jack manages to get a glove on it. Takes it back into Fort Campbell territory. And that one will be icing on Chattahoochee Valley. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third period of the game. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors trailing right now, 4-2. So far, I've not been able to get as many shots off on the net as we would like, but we're going to do as best we can with what we have. We're here to have fun. Nobody's a pro here. I don't think any contracts are pending, so we'll be all right. Fort Campbell keeps it in the zone. Tries to get fancy with it. Good stick on the part of Chattahoochee Valley. Zach takes it up the middle. Tries to use his body. Ooh, barely wide of the net. Rick gets a stick on it, trying to keep it in play, but Fort Campbell makes good use of the body, keeping him away from the puck. Fort Campbell takes it back into Chattahoochee Valley zone. Keeps it in the back behind the net now. Manages to keep it in the zone, retains possession, and another shot on the net off the top goalpost. Oh, boy. Out of play. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left in the third period. 21 shots on the goal. Currently leading Chattahoochee Valley 4-2. We definitely appreciate everybody's support. We've got an excellent turnout here at Columbus Ice Rink. Thank you to everybody attending in person and virtually. Ooh, Carry On gets a leg in the way. Prevents any advance on the Chattahoochee Valley net. Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone and does not quite find their man. Has to take it back into their own territory to reset a little bit. Almost found its way into his own net there. That would have been something. Advancing back into Chattahoochee Valley zone, and a shot on the net. Good stick by Eric Carry On again. Ooh, just wide of the net. That was close. Off the boards, tries to go for a centering board pass. Fort Campbell has a chance to reset while the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors get a reset, quick change, get some fresh legs. Dumps it around the backside. Tries to find its way out of the corner, doesn't quite find his man. Chattahoochee Valley looking to block and clear the zone. Manages to clear the zone. Good job, boys. Ooh, off the leg of Mike here. Good job. And uses his body to keep it away from. Oh. Fort Campbell manages to clear the zone, and if it goes past the red line, nope, no ice. Manages to clear the zone. Zach taking it up the middle, finds his way around the outside, and just bounces over his stick. They managed to get it out. Fort Campbell takes it back into Chattahoochee Valley territory. Takes a shot on the net. Good save, Tiana. Heck yeah. Less than a minute left in regulation. Chattahoochee Valley Warriors trailing 4-2. Managed to get 11 shots on the goal. Solid effort. Fort Campbell, they do retain the lead here. So Chattahoochee Valley needs to get something going, and in a hurry if they want to get anything on the board here. 35 seconds left in the game. Doesn't look like we're going to manage it, but I don't think anybody's in jeopardy of losing their contract. And here comes Zach. Oh, just off the stick. 20 seconds left. And they dump it. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds. And that's pretty well going to wrap things up here. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks like it's going to do it. So that's going to do it for tonight's game. Fort Campbell Elite Warriors managed to take the win 4-2 against the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors. Good opportunities on both sides, a pretty solid effort. We're going to take the lineup here as the Fort Campbell Elite Warriors celebrate their win at the same time that the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors celebrate an excellent effort. We do appreciate the Chattahoochee Valley Warriors' opportunity to play against a pretty solid team. Fort Campbell is not exactly a quick drive down here. It does take a couple hours to make their way down here. Excellent effort, good gameplay by all. We definitely want to throw our appreciation out there for everybody attending tonight's event in person and virtually. Be sure to share this page. Make sure that you let all your friends know Hockey for Healing is a real thing. If you'd like to make a donation to Chattahoochee Valley Warriors, please contact our team captain and president, Jeremy Delaney, or his vice president, James Clapham. We would appreciate all the support we can get. Good fight, good night.